So before we dive into Sick Boi, it's really important that you understand where this song comes from. Ren's been battling chronic illness for over a decade. He's been misdiagnosed, misunderstood, and often dismissed by the healthcare system. From Lyme disease to autoimmune issues, his journey's been brutal, physically, mentally, and emotionally. But instead of giving up, he turned that pain to purpose. Sick Boi isn't just a song, it's his fight for identity, for answers, and for being heard. From his late teens, Ren developed severe and unexplained health problems. Symptoms included chronic fatigue, muscle weakness, joint pain, insomnia, and neurological issues. He was misdiagnosed multiple times, originally believed to be depression or mental health related. He was eventually diagnosed with Lyme disease, autoimmune issues, and various other illnesses. He was bedridden for a great deal of time. The isolation, the misdiagnosis, and the lack of proper care deeply affected his mental health. He's been to numerous specialists in various countries. He's even had stem cell treatment. Ren is not fully recovered, and he probably never will be. In fact, he's just come back from Mexico, where he's been for a number of months receiving specialist care. So prepare to experience frustration, pain, anger, as Ren lays bare the raw emotions of living with a chronic illness, all while challenging the system that fails to support him. So these videos I make are not first-time reactions. I've been following Ren for a couple of years. He has a story that needs to be shared, and I want to share it with other people who may be going through things to show that there's hope. So once again, grab a drink, grab a snack, turn the volume up, and enjoy the show. So as you can already see, it's got similarities to the higher end video. In fact, it's the same room. They've just added a sink and a mirror to it. But what they've also bought is that beautiful hip hop beat. So higher end was the acoustics and the singing, where this has that, that hip hop vibe to it.
Thank you for coming in today.
Thanks for seeing me.
Looking at your file here, it seems there's a very apparent interplay with your emotional state and your physical body. Have you ever heard of the trauma response?
I don't think so.
Basically, our bodies can get stuck in a negative feedback loop. Our subconscious can repeat patterns from the past, which can have a pretty drastic downstream effect on our biology. Essentially, your mind is making you sick.
Essentially, your mind is making you sick. Don't worry about it, mate. Just relax. Just think positive. It's in your mind. I mean, clearly he's ill and he's going through hell, and this is the kind of response that he's getting. You'll be fine, mate. Just your mind. We'll sort you out.
Pretty drastic downstream effect on our biology. Essentially, your mind is making you sick.
Sick boy, bitten by a tick boy.
I mean, that intense breathing, you can feel the anger and frustration inside of him. He's like, I just want help. I just want support. I just want to be better. And I ain't getting that. I'm wasting my time here and I'm isolated. You can just feel it.
Sick boy, bitten by a tick boy. Looking for that fix boy, anabolic steroids. Damn cell, poster boy, pass out. White noise, quick fix, snake oil. I'm about to break, boy. Oh, what a shame, he's in pain. Have another go, take another pill. Here, take a couple more. Let's see how you're doing in another week or so.
What a shame, he's in pain. He's a pill. Take a couple more. It's like, don't worry, mate, we got you. Just take these pills. It'll be fine. Don't worry. Actually, no, I'll tell you what, take these other ones and take these as well. And if you're feeling a bit down, just, double dose, take more, you'll be fine. Honestly, come back in 2 weeks. You'll be better, mate. I'll take it off your list. Next. So that's the kind of thing he's dealing with. I mean, these pharmaceutical companies, these big establishments, the multi-billion pound establishments, unfortunately, there's this type of behavior that goes on. It's all money. They're making money from the sick. The face when she's talking.
Pass out, white noise, quick fix, snake oil. I'm about to break, boy. Oh, what a shame, he's in pain. Have another go. Take another pill. Here, take a couple more. Let's see how you're doing in another week or so. You'll be feeling worse when the side effects will show. Derealization, medical patient, losing patience with the process, walking hand in hand with Satan. Complications with the medication, inflammation, dehydration, inhalation, aggravation, building up a toleration. Drown, soccer, drown, soccer, drown, soccer, drown.
It's about losing patience in the process, walking hand in hand with Satan. And that's just so true. You know, obviously you can see he's losing patience. And if you know the Ren story, this was just, these type of meetings were just week in, week out, and he wasn't getting the help that he needed. And he was getting to a point, you know, where, you know, I just can't take it anymore. I'm at that level where I'm not sure what I'm going to even do. And on the flip side of that, unfortunately, there's people who took it to that next step and unfortunately took their own lives, and just so cruel that someone can go through that and not get the right help and support that they need. And then he's reeling off the side effects. So the medication he's getting, it's compounding because it's bringing him more side effects, which are making him more ill. And he's going back and saying, you know what, now I feel like this. And oh, it's okay, we've got a tablet for that and a tablet for this. And obviously it's having that compound effect. And all of this, you know, we talked about the mental side that is eventually starting to work into there and affect his, you know, his mental health as well.
With the process, walking hand in hand with Satan. Complications with the medication, inflammation, dehydration, inhalation, aggravation, building up a toleration. Drown, soccer, drown, soccer, drown, soccer, drown. I've been feeling like I'm drowning with my feet upon the ground. I've been screaming, I've been shouting, but I never make a sound. I've been looking for a way out, but I always seem to drown.
Is this all making sense, Ren?
Yeah, I think so.
Good. What I propose we do is we try to pinpoint the exact experiences from the past that are keeping you stuck. What can you tell me about your childhood?
I can't really think.
It's okay if nothing comes.
The characters he plays in this as well. So as he's on that conversation now, you can tell he knows she's not paying attention. She's not going to help him. And the way he's just not even caring. You know, he's very polite and, you know, his body language is so down and downbeat. But when he's expressing himself, he's open, he's angry, and he's trying to get that point across that the system is just wrong. What he's going through is happening day in and day out with other people. So it's just interesting to see how he's playing those parts.
Been looking for a way out, but I always seem to drown.
Is this all making sense, Ren?
Yeah, I think so.
Good. What I propose we do is we try to pinpoint the exact experiences from the past that are keeping you stuck. What can you tell me about your childhood?
I can't really think.
It's okay if nothing comes up right away. What I'd like you to do is take some deep breaths with me. In and out. In and out. Good. Now tell me the first thing that comes to your mind.
I feel like it's not me, it's the world that's sick. We're given everything we need and we commoditize it. We consume, we destroy like we're parasitic. Science tells us that it's suicide and still we commit. I'm not sick, we are sick. We are standing on a cliff in the name of progress. We jump off the precipice. I'm not sick, I'm the virus, you're the virus, hypocrite. How can you sit there with that smile on and tell me that I'm sick? Sick boy, looking for a fix, boy. Push it down in public, quick pose for the pick, boy. Record label meetings that commodify your gift, boy. Why you so upset? Don't you wanna be a rich boy? Fuck no, industry is cutthroat.
So he's on about the music industry there as well as other things, and you know, the cutthroat music industry is that there potentially may be in a path where who knows what have happened, that Ren might have went down that path. I doubt it because of the type of person he's become, and that's always going to be inside of him. But he was signed to a major label, he was signed to Sony. He had a contract. I think it was Sony. He had a contract. And because his illness and because he got sick, he couldn't live up to his end of the contract. So they had to terminate it. But it just makes you think, where would he been brainwashed by that mainstream music lifestyle where he's flexing and all about the money and the flash cars and the big house, that type of thing? Or would he still find a way to bring these type of messages across? Yeah, it just trips you out to think about it, you know, how his path could have potentially changed. It's a shining light, you know, he's hope for a lot of people.
Boy, push it down in public, quick pose for the pick, boy. Record label meetings that commodify your gift, boy. Why you so upset? Don't you wanna be a rich boy? Fuck no, industry is cutthroat. I've been doing bits by myself, swimming backstroke, walking on a tightrope, rapping with a slit throat. The way that we persist is like the ending of a bad joke. As the people evolve, we're complacent to assailants and we do what we're told. Counterintelligence, a sight to behold. Rape the earth of all resources and we bleed it for gold. And we bleed.
And I just want to say, the pig's head. So I followed Ren for quite some time, and I'm sure you saw a video that he was into Animal Farm. I would just like to someone to try and clear that up in the comments if you could, about what do you think that represents? Anyway, let me know what you think it represents in the comments. I'd love to see and get a discussion going by that, because I can imagine there's some, you know, fascinating in-depth answers about what it is.
As the people evolve, we're complacent to assailants and we do what we're told. Counterintelligence, a sight to behold. Rape the earth of all resources and we bleed it for gold. And we bleed it for wealth, we bleed it for fame. But when you bleed it, can you tell me what the fuck will remain? And I bleed in myself, I bleed in my brain. While I'm bleeding, I'm the reason, cause I'm doing the same.
I mean, what will remain? Yeah, so that was Sick Boi, you know, very deep track. The more you listen to Ren, you know, the more you get to know about his struggles, and just you get to appreciate him so much more, from what he's been through to where he is now and what he's still going through. So if you are going through something yourself, you know, if you're going through depression, anxiety, health issues, you know, please reach out. You're not alone. You don't have to walk this road alone. If you feel you don't have a close network of friends and family, reach out to this community. This Ren community is one of the most amazing communities around. You'll find love, you'll find support, you'll find a shoulder to lean on. I guarantee that, you know, being a part of this community will certainly make you feel a bit more comfort in your life. Check out Ren's videos, any one of Ren's videos, check out the comments, and you'll find, you know, these amazing people. So I hope you're enjoying this Ren revisit journey so far. You know, we've covered High Ren, back on 74. Now we've just done Sick Boi. All amazing tracks. You know, each one blows me away every time I listen to it. It's a late one. I'm going to go to bed. Got work in the morning. I'm out of here. We'll see you at the next one.